Look at a storm in South Asia, and you'll see a two-front assault. From above, a turbulent sky bombards the Earth with relentless electrical strikes. Down below, that same storm fuels a churning river of mud and debris that consumes everything in its path. Since 1967, lightning has killed over 101,000 people in India, with deaths spiking sharply over the last decade. Simultaneously, monsoon floods have forced more than 1.5 million people from their homes. For centuries, the South Asian monsoon has been a life-giving engine. It delivered predictable rains that sustained agriculture and replenished water reserves across the subcontinent. But that predictability has vanished. Rains now arrive with sudden, concentrated violence, sweeping away entire mountain villages and striking workers down in open fields. This is a meteorological chain reaction, one that begins miles up in the atmosphere, accelerates through the mountain peaks, and settles across the plains below. The process begins high in the atmosphere, fueled by rising global temperatures. Warmer air holds significantly more water vapor, increasing moisture over the subcontinent. This data shows how that extra heat translates into electrical violence. For every 1 degree Celsius the temperature rises, lightning strikes increase by 12%. But heat isn't the only driver. Large parts of India are blanketed in aerosols, dust and pollution particles. When these pollutants rise into the clouds, they increase the internal friction, supercharging the clouds with electrical energy. These strikes disproportionately hit rural laborers who are caught in open fields without shelter when the clouds break. The sky itself has become a lethal environment. Before a single drop of rain reaches the ground, the storm triggers a localized electrical disaster. When these supercharged storm systems move inland, they collide directly with the high-altitude terrain of the Himalayas. This collision triggers a cloudburst, a violent deluge of water dumped over a small geographical area in a matter of minutes. Decades of unplanned construction in these mountains have stripped away natural drainage, leaving slopes unstable and unable to absorb the impact. In Dharauli village, these cloudbursts have sent thick torrents of mud and debris through the streets, destroying multi-story buildings in seconds. The mountain peaks now function as geographic accelerators, transforming concentrated rainfall into high-speed debris flows. Gravity pulls mountain runoff into the northern plains, filling the arteries of the Beas, Sutlej, and Kosi rivers. Managed by large dam networks, these reservoirs hit maximum capacity under sudden cloudbursts, forcing engineers to open floodgates. These releases send massive surges of water down into the vulnerable northern plains, completely overwhelming the river infrastructure below. In Punjab alone, 1,400 villages and hundreds of thousands of acres of farmland were submerged in a single event. These floods quickly cross political borders, surging into Pakistan and displacing hundreds of thousands of downstate residents. Infrastructure that was originally designed to protect the plains is now completely failing. Instead of containing the water, the system amplifies the disaster, turning a mountain storm into a massive cross-border inundation. The subcontinent is facing a simultaneous assault. A single storm system now brings electrical death in the fields, geological collapse in the mountains, and inundation in the plains. Current technological defenses are struggling to keep up. Despite 129 lightning detection sensors across the country, early warning systems are failing to reach vulnerable populations in time. While 16 states have classified lightning as a disaster, releasing compensation for victims' families, these financial safety nets provide little help in preventing the loss of life. Survival requires addressing the root causes, global warming and aerosol pollution, while overhauling adaptive infrastructure. This means redesigning early warning systems, rethinking dam management, and protecting the millions of rural workers standing directly in the path of the storm.